Babylon.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen this in a painting before.
You have.
It's very lush and green.
Mm-hmm.
There's like plants growing on the sides of these very tall buildings. But everything's very open.
It is.
Yeah,
What do those buildings look like?
they're made out of like sandstone or like it's kind of that tan color,
Mm-hmm.
but there's no sand on the ground.
What is on the ground?
It's like grass and moss and it's almost like a rainforest, but
It is.
it's very warm.
Mm-hmm. Do you see people?
No, but I know they're there.
You do. Mm-hmm. What else do you notice?
I can't tell if I'm a male or female.
Let's go ahead and connect with your body. And just look down at your body, down at your feet. What does it feel like you're wearing?
I'm wearing like light colored robes. I think my feet are blue.
Your feet are blue.
I
Mm-hmm.
feel very tall.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What do your feet look like? Are they different than your feet today?
Yes, they're
Mm-hmm.
much longer.
Longer feet?
I can't
Yeah.
tell if I have toes or not.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What else do you notice about yourself? Do you have arms, hands?
Yes, I've got what looks to be like a lot of tattoos, but
You
they're,
do.
yeah, they're like luminescent almost. Like they're, like it looks like foil, but like with the rainbow colors coming out of it.
Mm-hmm. Where? What part of your body do you see these tattoos?
It's around my ankles and my wrists and up my arms. It's like covering my whole body.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I feel like there's like a cone coming off the top of my head. It, it's not, it's like the equivalent of hair, but it's not hair. It's more solid than that.
Okay.
Like a
Can you
dark,
touch it? If I asked you to touch it, what does it feel like?
it's, it's kind of hard, but it's not uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, there's like a ball at the top of this like cone shape.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. All right. Tell me more.
It, I get this feeling of like wanting to turn around.
Mm-hmm. You could do that.
If I do that, it's just like a ocean out there and the sun is setting.
Yeah,
I think there's a large bridge. It's kind of a bay. The bridge crosses the bay.
it does. What else do you see in the water?
I want to say there's ships down there, but they're not. That's not right.
What kind of ships?
They hover above the water.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What shape are the ships?
They're kind of flat on the bottom and then kind of have a rounded dome at the top.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say they're discs like UFOs, but you ride on top of them.
You ride on top of them?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like they're almost like a motorcycle, but you don't put your legs down the side there.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Do you see people actually on them moving?
I still don't see their beings. I know they're there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. So let's go ahead. I'm going to count to three. When I reach three, all the impressions of where you are, all the memories, they fold right out for you. One, two, three. See it all nice and clear. Mhm. What else do you notice?
I see. Okay. The beings are there too that look like me. And
Yeah.
there's like a merchant with a cart that's walking down this path towards the water because the place I'm on is up on the hill a little bit.
Hmm.
But the animal that's pulling the cart, it's like an anteater, but his nose is really big. It's like a
Mm.
anteater, but like the elephant trunk.
Hmm. And what size is this animal compared to the cart?
Maybe like the size of a donkey. Like
Mm.
I'm too big to ride on it.
Okay. Yeah.
The
How
cart,
tall? How tall do you feel?
I think I'm still 8 feet.
Hmm. Interesting.
I'm a male.
You are.
Yeah,
Hmm. All right. And now that you can perceive these beings that are there with you, can you describe what their heads look like?
they're very similar to our human faces. They're just a little bit longer, but the
Hmm.
noses are more flat.
Yes. Hmm.
The lips aren't. They're lips, but the color is the same as the skin color, the blue.
Hmm. And what about the top of the head? What does that look like?
There's others that have sort of the cone, but
Mm-hmm.
Not everyone does.
Not everyone. Mm-hmm.
Some
Mm-hmm.
are rounded.
Some are rounded. Do they have hair on their heads?
Yeah, it's different than this. The skin, like it's a darker blue. Everybody sort of has this like darker blue
Okay.
hair-like thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. And what about you? You are there. How does it feel to be
Very peaceful. It's like I've just returned from a long time away.
there? Mm-hmm.
I think I have a basket on my shoulder.
Okay. What do you think you carry in that basket?
I've got arrows.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think, I think I was hunting, but I wasn't successful.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What are you hunting for?
Something with fur.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It, I see my sister. She's
Mm-hmm.
younger.
Yes.
Yeah,
She's with you?
she just ran up to me and gave me a hug.
Okay.
She's young. She's
Mm-hmm.
not fully mature yet. I think I'm an adult here. I want to say she's like 15,
Okay.
but maybe 2 or 3 feet shorter than me.
Okay. How do you feel about your sister?
Good. I'm very excited to see her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My heart is warm.
Okay. Let's go ahead and connect with your sister's energy. Your heart is warm. Feel that. And just connect with her and tell me if she feels familiar to you today, that energy.
She does.
Okay. Beautiful. Trust that.
She's my sister now.
Mm, mhm. Okay. And what do you call her there? Does she have a name that comes up for you or a sound?
Yeah, it's ooh, buddy.
Hmm?
There's another sound.
Okay.
The end, I'm missing one.
Mm,
Buddy, yeah,
okay. All right. So what happens next?
she,
You didn't catch anything there with your bow and arrow. Hmm.
she's taking me back to the place we live, and she's trying to catch me up on all the things I've missed while I've been away.
Hmm.
I don't think I was gone for too long, maybe a week, but
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. How does she communicate with you? Is it a language or something different?
yeah, and it's coming from her mouth.
Hmm.
but it's lots of sounds I don't recognize.
Okay.
But I can tell she's really excited.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How can you tell that she's excited about what she's telling you?
She's pouncing up and down and pointing, and
Okay.
her face is lit up.
All right. Mm-hmm. What is she telling you? I'm so curious.
I think we have a baby brother,
Okay.
and something about dad.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like it's all like the mundane things over the week, except for something about the baby.
Okay. And as you
Baby.
walk, I'm sorry, as you walk with your sister, what does that look like? What does your environment look like? Is it still green and lush?
Yeah, but the path we're walking on now is that sandy stone. It's more like cobblestones, but sandy and tan.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All
We're
right.
going down the hills. I think we live partway between the water and this area I started at.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's arrive now. You're arriving at home now, seeing what this dwelling or structure looks like. Just be there now. You can see it very clearly. Mhm.
There's a one big room in the middle, and there's a giant carpet that's red. And it's like there's a table in the middle, but there's not actually like a physical table there. It's like everything sort of floats,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
but it's kind of this, it's the center of the house. I want to say there's a kitchen off to the side, but it's not. It's what we would call a kitchen, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's nothing to cook with. I think
Mm-hmm.
there's like a refrigerator to keep
There
things
is.
cold.
Mm-hmm. What does it look like?
Square and very short, very
Okay.
small.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How do you keep things cold?
Doesn't plug in, just goes into the fridge. But I think
Mm-hmm.
there's a quartz crystal back there.
You do.
Yeah,
Okay. And if you wanted to sit, where would you sit?
in the red carpet.
You sit on the carpet? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Does it have high ceilings?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There may be another 8 feet taller than I am.
Mm, that is tall.
Yeah, it feels cozy.
Okay. And so let's go ahead and move to just an ordinary day where you are gathered together having a meal, you with your family. Mhm. And just be there. You're all together. Be there now. What does this look like?
There's me and my sister and the baby, my dad. No mom. I think she runs a shop that keeps her away a lot.
Mhm.
And We eat out of bowls.
You do.
Yeah,
What do you eat with? Your hands, or is there a utensil?
it's a spoon.
It is a spoon.
Yeah, but most of what we eat seems to be like a puree or a soup.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
don't think we have teeth.
No teeth.
No, I think everything gets put through a blender. But we don't have to eat very often.
No? Mm-hmm.
No, maybe once a day.
Okay. All right. And so tell me about Father. What does he look like?
He's shorter and older.
He's shorter than you?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he seems like he's too old to have a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he's like disabled. He doesn't work anymore.
He doesn't.
No,
Why? Why do you think?
I think it's his back.
Mm. And when you say he's older, how do you perceive him older? How does one age where
He
you live?
gets shorter as you get
Okay,
older.
you too.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's like you grow up and tall and then you grow down and short again.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. And can you tell me who you connect with, father or the baby? Who do you connect with there?
Yes, I like the baby, but I think I'm annoyed that the baby exists there.
You do. Why is that?
I think the situation that the brought the baby to be was not favorable conditions. It feels
Mm-hmm.
like I have to take responsibility for it, but I don't. I want to go be away from home often.
You do. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's go ahead and connect with the baby's energy. About how old do you think the baby is there?
I think the baby's 2, but the baby, they age slower than we do, so it's more like a 6-month-old in human
Mm-hmm.
world, but
Mm-hmm. Interesting. All right. Let's connect with its energy and tell me if the baby's energy feels familiar to you today.
I I know this energy, but I don't know this energy in this life.
Mm-hmm.
I've,
Okay.
I've met this energy a lot before.
You have. Okay. All right. Lastly, let's connect with Father, Father energy. Father energy. Does he feel familiar to you today?
I think it's my father-in-law.
You do.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else that you feel in this memory?
I'm happy to be there.
You are happy.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. All right. Let's go ahead and we're going to leave this memory and we're going to continue moving ahead in this same life to an important day. Something important that is happening in your life there. Allow the memories to form. Where are you? What is happening?
I'm in the street and there's a big parade leading up to like a palace or it's a palace, not a castle.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many people in the streets.
There are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Are they like you?
yeah, but there's other sorts there too.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot wider variety of beings. People have come from far away to be here. There's lots of celebrating, but I don't feel happy to be celebrating.
You don't.
No,
Mm-hmm. Why is that?
I disagree with why they're celebrating. Something to do with like the king or the prince.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Are there changes?
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
think the king is somehow confirming the prince to be the next ruler. But I knew the prince and he's awful.
How do you know the prince?
I think we were in the same school,
Okay.
so
Mm-hmm.
we're the same
Mm.
age.
Okay. Is this something like a coronation celebration?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the prince is very selfish.
Mm. So you don't like the prince?
No,
Mm-hmm. Do you feel it that you know him well?
yeah,
Okay.
I think
So,
we were close when we were younger.
let's see. Okay, let's pause here. Let's just pause at this parade celebration and let's go back to a very important memory that you had with this prince when you were younger. What is it about him that you don't like? You see through him. Why? Let's go to a
He,
memory.
I see him like punching me in the shoulder,
Two.
but then he gets away with it because he's the prince.
Mhm. And where are you now? Is it at school?
Yeah,
What does school look like there?
we're outside and we're in between buildings. I see the
Hmm.
teacher. She's very tall.
Yes.
She's watched the whole thing happen.
She did.
Yeah,
Why did he punch you in the shoulder?
no,
Mm-hmm.
I think he just felt like it.
Mm-hmm. What happens next?
I do my best not to cry. I think I just try and move on with my day.
Mm-hmm.
He's making fun of me because he can tell I'm upset.
Mm-hmm. How does he make fun of you?
He's like pointing and laughing,
Mm-hmm.
but he's by himself, which is weird. Usually he has a group of other boys with him.
Mm-hmm.
They're like his lackeys, but it's
Mm-hmm.
just him and I.
Mm-hmm.
I think
And the
this is
teacher? She
uh,
does nothing?
no, she just watches the whole thing. She has a really long neck.
She does.
Yeah, it's like a giraffe
Mhm.
neck.
Oh, wow. Mhm.
But she's like the 8 foot tall, but she's more neck than she is body.
Is she the same color?
Yeah, she's
Mm-hmm.
blue too.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What happens next here? Anything else?
I think we go to class, but
Yeah.
that was the minute I decided we weren't friends anymore. We were friends up until that point, and that was
Mm-hmm.
when he realized he could get away with everything.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's connect with him energetically. He was your friend right up until now. Does he feel familiar? His energy?
Yes,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I think I know him now.
All right. Just simply trust that. Mm-hmm. Okay. Very good. And what subjects do you learn in school? What do they teach you?
Uh,
Mm-hmm. What else?
there's like science, but the science is different.
Mm-hmm.
There's like writing, but writing is up in the air. It's not on paper. It's like the symbols just float.
They do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the stories you write out are just energy that you can find when you feel like reading a book. But
Mm-hmm.
it's not a physical book. It's just, you just
Okay.
know.
Interesting. Did you have any other interactions with the young prince? Anything at all that's important?
I think there was other moments growing up where we had similar interactions.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I have some self reflection in that I never stood up to him for myself.
Mm-hmm.
I should have done that.
Okay. So he was a bully.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I still can do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the stakes are much higher.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So is there anything else? We go back to the parade. There's so many people there celebrating, but you know him. You know what he's like. Do you worry about him taking power?
He has no compassion for the poor that are suffering.
Mhm. So there are people suffering.
Yeah,
Tell me about that. Why is that?
I see them in the streets begging for money.
hmm
Their robes are quite beaten up,
mm
but it's
hmm
not clear why they're there. It almost feels like they chose to be there.
Okay. All right. So there is a currency where you live.
There's round coins, but they're very light,
hmm
but they're very solid.
Okay.
It's like a variation on the sandstone buildings and uh, ground paths, but this
Okay.
it's special for some reason.
hmm All right. Okay, let's go ahead. We're moving ahead now. Moving ahead to another important day. Allow the memories of this important day to form. See it clearly. You are there. What is happening?
Getting married,
hmm Tell me about that.
I think it's to another male.
hmm
We're dancing.
You
Yes.
are.
Yeah. The dancing is very weird though. It's like jumping up and then bowing down to each other.
mm Okay. Where are you getting married? Are you indoors, outdoors?
Or outdoors up on that lush green area overlooking the water.
hmm Yeah.
Everything happens very close for where I'm at. Unless I'm off hunting, I don't go very far.
I see. hmm
But
hmm
we're wearing something different.
You are. I was just going to ask what it looks like if you feel dressed up.
Yeah, it looks like
hmm
a tux, but that's not right. I think that was how I knew I was getting married. The it's darker colored clothing. I think it's darker robes.
Robes.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Are there a lot of people there,
Uh,
or it's smaller?
Smaller, maybe
Mm-hmm.
20 or 40 people.
Mm-hmm.
My baby brother is a teenager.
Okay.
No, he's 12.
Mm-hmm.
Very close to teenager.
Okay. Okay. And tell me, how do you feel about your partner?
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It, uh,
Tell me about him.
do. He's very loving, very romantic.
Mm-hmm.
He's spontaneous.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
He drags me out of my rigid routines.
Mm-hmm. So you're very different.
Yeah,
Okay. All
but
right.
it's very easy. And,
Mm-hmm.
and there's no, it's very common for same sex couples there. So there's nobody cares there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Beautiful. Let's connect with your new husband, your new partner there. Connect with his energy and tell me if he feels familiar to you today.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I know who it
Okay. Very good. Mm-hmm. Just trust that. Is there anyone else there in the ceremony that you connect with? Anyone that's popping up for you?
I've got lots of like little pings of like, it's my aunt, that's my friend, but
Mm-hmm.
nobody I feel like I need to talk to. Like they're all my circle that are with me now.
Okay. All right. Very good. Let's let this day go. And I want you to go ahead and just scan now the remaining life for any outstanding events, accomplishments, anything else that's important for you to learn about this life. Mm-hmm.
I live with the guilt of not standing up for myself. I never have the opportunity to correct it with the prince, though. The
Mm-hmm.
prince never, prince never comes back into my life in a meaningful way.
Right. Mm-hmm. So that bothers you.
Yeah,
Okay. Where do you feel that in your body?
it's still in my shoulder.
Your shoulder. Mm.
Yeah,
Which shoulder?
my left one.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and just release that. Just let it go. And I want you to have the opportunity to say what you need to say. If you could go back and say something to the prince, what would it be?
Stop. I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Yes.
because you're the prince doesn't mean you get to be cruel.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's so hard to say.
All right. Let's just go ahead and we're just going to clear it. And just allow it to leave your body. It's not yours. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to transmute that energy. Mm. Transmuting it. We're just sending it back to source. It's not yours. Mm. And just feel it releasing. We're going to go ahead and just replace that burden that you've been carrying. We're just replacing it with love and peace and light, understanding. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Feel it moving.
Mm-hmm. Very good. All right. Very good. And throughout this time, we're just going to continue to ask for healing in that space, allowing it to fully release. All right. Is there anything else that we need to learn about this life? Anything at all?
Nothing's coming up.
Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and leave this lifetime now. And we're going to move forward or backwards in time. Moving forward or backwards in time to another time and place, another time, another place. Just be there, allowing yourself to drop into another time, another place. Be there now. Okay. What do you see there? Where are you?
I got dropped in the middle of the desert in the sand.
You, you did.
It's
Mm-hmm.
forward in time. I think I'm in Egypt. The pyramids are right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What kind of day is it here?
It's warm. It's very sunny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What else do you see? You see the pyramids. What's that like? Are they in the distance? Are they up close?
They're kind of off in the distance. I think
Mm-hmm.
it's the 1940s. There's like
Mm-hmm.
modern buildings.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Connect with you, with your body there. Are you female or male?
I'm female.
You're a female. Okay. What are you wearing?
Wearing uh, robes on my body, but also over my head.
Mm-hmm. Your head is covered.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh. Are you carrying anything?
my books.
Books. Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm supposed to have them,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm kind of hiding them under my clothes.
You are.
Yeah,
Okay. What books are you hiding?
there's one about astrology,
Mm-hmm.
and the others are just stories,
Okay.
adventures.
Mm-hmm. Can you tell me why you're not allowed to have books?
It has to do with my religion,
Mm-hmm.
but I think my father imposing it on me. I,
Mm-hmm.
I learned how to read secretly.
You did.
I wasn't supposed to know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Why are you there in the
I
desert with your books? Why are you there?
think I got dropped there.
Yes, you did. Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Where do you want to go next? Where do you feel pulled?
There's something about my brothers. I have three older brothers.
Mm-hmm.
I think they taught me how to read. They,
Mm-hmm.
where are they going? They're leaving soon.
Mm-hmm. Where are you now?
I'm in the street, in the buildings, walking.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going home.
Okay. So let's just go home now.
Okay.
Let's just fast forward and be there home. What does home look like?
It's quite small. There's two stories. Uh, I'm in the room with the kitchen again.
Okay.
There's like a very small table.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody is there but me.
Just you. How does home feel to you?
It's mixed. I like being there when my brothers are there, but I don't if they're not.
Mm-hmm.
Or that when they leave, that I won't be okay anymore.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How old do you feel?
I think 14.
Okay, you're 14.
Yeah,
And when your brothers leave, where are they going?
I think to join the military.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So I want to talk about when your brothers leave, why you don't feel safe.
I think they want to sell me off into marriage,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't want that.
Mm-hmm. All
I
right.
think I want to go be a scholar.
Mm-hmm.
I want my
Mm-hmm.
body.
Mm-hmm. Who wants that? Who wants this arranged marriage? Who's asking for it?
I think it's the religion.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. My parents don't like it, but they don't feel like they have a choice.
Mm. Okay. Okay.
My
All right.
brothers have been standing up for me.
They have.
Yeah,
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's move to an important day now. Something very important that's happening in your life. Just be
I'm
there now. Hmm.
escaping.
Okay. Is it daytime, nighttime?
It's nighttime.
Hmm.
I don't know where I'm going. I just know I have to go.
Hmm.
So I do.
Does it feel like a decision was already made for you? Is that why you're leaving?
I think I've already been married. I think I'm escaping my husband.
You are. Hmm.
Yeah, I think I'm 22.
You're 22. Okay. Hmm. And how long were you planning that?
6 months.
Hmm. Tell me, what did you do to plan this escape?
I had an idea of which direction to go, but I didn't put a lot of other thought into it.
Okay. Is your husband home when you leave?
Yeah, he's sleeping.
He's sleeping. Hmm.
Doesn't feel like a cruel man.
No,
No, he's actually been very kind to me.
he is.
Yeah, but it, I just don't want to be there. I want to make my own choices.
Hmm. You do.
Yeah, this is the
Okay.
first step in doing that.
Mm. Okay. All right. Tell me everything. Did you just walk out the door?
Now I jump a fence,
You
which
did.
which I'm laughing at myself for because I didn't have to, and that was silly, but it felt like a ninja move to do.
A ninja move. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. What do you take with you? What do you feel that you're carrying
I
when you
think I
leave?
have like a pillowcase with some food,
Yeah.
water.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We're, it feels like we're in sort of a small town, but the big town isn't too far away.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm running to the big town.
You are. Okay.
There's like a place I'm running to.
Mm.
It, it it's like a hookah bar, but it there's something mystical about it.
Okay. Is there a back room? Are they going to help you?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think they know how to levitate there,
Mm-hmm.
and that piques my curiosity because I want to do it too.
You do.
Yeah.
Okay. So who do you meet at the hookah bar?
There's an older gentleman that's like everybody's dad kind of person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He has the thing on his head. I don't know what you call it,
Mm-hmm.
where his hair is covered, but
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What happens next?
I asked him to show me how to levitate, and he just sort of stands there and kind of floats up.
He does.
Yeah.
Wow. Mm-hmm. How
I,
does that make you feel?
I laugh at it. It's
Mm-hmm.
like there's so many people that deny it, but he just acts like nothing's happening. It's a great shtick.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And so what happens next? You're not planning to go back home.
No, he takes me in, and
He does.
there's like an apartment upstairs. This is like the shop area, and
Mm-hmm.
there's like a dormitory for a lot of people, but there's like a motherly figure up there that she's like making food for everybody, and
She is. Mm-hmm. How does that feel to be there
it
among
feels
all these curious people?
it feels like I'm home.
It does. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I
What
know
else?
my husband won't come looking for me. I know that.
You do know that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. What about your family?
my brothers know where I'm at, but they won't tell my parents.
Okay.
They know I'm happy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What else do they teach you in this mystery school?
How to talk to the stars
Mm-hmm.
about whatever dropped me in the desert.
Yeah.
the what it was dropped me in the desert. The memory's gone, but I know it wasn't something for they they can tell me about it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So let's continue learning more about what you learned there. What do you call this man that's teaching you?
Brad.
Brad?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's not his real name though. It's like a nickname. Where did it come
Okay.
from?
Yes. Okay.
It doesn't suit him at all, but it's like an affectionate nickname.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. And what about the others? Do you connect with others there that are they're all there for the same reason?
Yeah, there's a
Mm-hmm.
few others that are close to my age that I make good friends with.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So let's move to an important day. Something important that is happening there. And just be there. What is happening?
I'm in a market and I'm trying to show people that they have magic powers that they don't know that they have and demonstrate to them. But there's a lot of fear.
What are you trying to teach them?
To open their minds.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Can you tell me how to do that? How do you teach people? What's the secret to opening your mind?
Uh, the levitating, there's energy that you force down through your feet and it repels Mother Earth. But you just do it. There's no secret.
Mm-hmm. Are you levitating now? Do you know how to
Yeah,
do that?
yeah.
Mm-hmm. What does that feel like?
Incredible.
Mm-hmm.
So easy.
It is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Why do you think humanity lost the ability to levitate? Why aren't we learning how to do that?
I see the reptilians, but it wasn't just them. They, what did they do? They instilled fear. Something about the food that hinders the energy flow.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they planted a seed and then left.
We did. Mm-hmm.
But we could do it today.
Mm-hmm. What foods give you back that power?
Fruits, vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
There's not any one specific food.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm. All
It's
right.
more to do with like the meditation, the you have to meditate a lot to get the energy flow to be really powerful.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes a lot of practice to get there,
Okay.
but it's not hard. It just takes consistency.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Why do you think the reptilians planted that seed? Was it ordered by something outside of them?
No, it's their drive for their selfishness.
Mm-hmm.
There's something on earth that they
What do they want?
want to say titanium, but doesn't.
Mm-hmm. Why do they need that?
For their ships.
Mm-hmm.
They can't get it where they're at.
Okay. Okay. Very good.
I think the fear is that they want to have us mine it for them, but we wouldn't do it if we knew how powerful we were and if we spent all of our time meditating.
Mm. Okay.
Superpowers get in their way of what they want.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and continue learning about this lifetime that you've been exploring. Let's go ahead and scan the remaining years of this life. What else did you learn to do? What gifts can you tell me about?
I can set my hand on fire. That scares people in kind of a funny way.
Mm-hmm. And it doesn't burn you?
No, because I can put it right out.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
And it goes with being able to send light out of my hand.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
There's lots of healing that happened, but mostly it's for my own amusement.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. And do you connect with your parents again in the future?
I think I see them in the street, but I hide before they see me.
Mm. You do.
Like,
Why do you hide? What are you afraid of?
their rejection, them trying to bring me back to my husband.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We exchange informations through my brothers, though. They're the carriers,
They are. Mm-hmm.
so we all know we're okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's go ahead and just scan the remaining years. Is there anything else that you can tell me about this life? Anything else that's important for you to learn?
I never get married in this life, and I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and move to the last day of your life there. No discomfort. Moving to the last day of your life. Just be there now. Mm-hmm.
I'm not old, but I know I'm dying. I'm
Mm-hmm.
about to go.
Yeah, where are you?
I'm in a bed, and I
Mm-hmm.
have my dorm mates that I've grown up with in this magic school with me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I've just run out of energy. It's not that my body's holding me back from
Mm-hmm.
doing
Okay.
the rest of the work.
Yeah. All right. So just go ahead now and just take your last breath. Just letting go of the physical body and just allow yourself to rise now. And what do you notice here?
My heart is warm and full.
Mm-hmm.
There's I want to count them, but I can't. Just
Mm.
it feels really nice.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to ask one of them to come even closer to moderate.
It's Mary. I love Mary.
Mm. Mm. Thank you for your presence. Mm-hmm. How does she appear to you?
She's beautiful. She has dark hair. It's very long. She has like glass skin, very sparkly and very feminine, very just gorgeous.
Mm. Yeah. And so I'd love to ask Mary what message she has for you today. What does she want to tell you?
She's not using words. It's feelings in my throat.
Mm.
It's like this urge to crack open a ball from my throat, but
Mm-hmm.
it's like I can't hear her because she can't talk either.
Mm. Okay. So let's go ahead. I'm going to ask Mary if she can escort you now to the healing temple. This is a very special place where you can just bathe in beautiful energy of healing that's available to you. And this is a place that you can go anytime in your dreams, in your astral travel. But this visit is very special because Mary's there with you. Can you tell me what this looks like to you?
Yeah. Almost like an ice palace, but everything is translucent and
Mm-hmm.
spires go up forever. There's like stained glass type things all over the place that are brilliant in color.
Mm-hmm.
There's flowers and buildings and all sorts of different pictures.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It's beautiful inside.
it is beautiful. And so, where does Mary want to take you to receive this
She, want,
healing?
she wants to take me in the center room, but I don't feel like I've ever been in there before.
Okay. All right. And what does that center room look like?
There's like a chair in the center, but it's like a reclined bench and it's kind of up on a pedestal of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
Stairs leading up to it. It's very high.
Yeah.
She,
Mm-hmm.
she wants me to go sit on it.
Okay. Do you perceive others there that will assist in this healing?
Yeah, looks like there's a giant circle of different beings all around the outside of the
Mm-hmm.
room. There's so many of them.
Mm-hmm.
See like a zebra human and a wildebeest.
Yeah. Interesting. Mm. Okay. So just tell me when you're sitting in that special place.
I'm there.
You are there. All right. And so now I just ask that begin this beautiful healing, allowing that whatever is holding her back in her throat space, not only to heal it, but to understand where it's coming from. And so we're just going to hold space and allow these beautiful, benevolent beings to bring the most beautiful healing light to you. I'm going to go ahead and channel some light language for you, some light codes that will also assist in this healing. Ire iposhkiana trolo orosco, imeria ashia ito o, ipre ko taraoste, ikuanataoshe. Imam Yamara Orakwashi a Yakokose. Epre Urotokwa I Shaula I Yayamaoe. Ibrakora U Ishe Yase. Imemiamala Ore Riata. Ukoko. Eye Usauma. Imemiamara I Ayatua Shiaya. Ore Pausetia Uta. Ekia Iya. Orata Koshkaoti. Isaraole Yamayatu. O Prakao Tiashe. Yashe Shia Yauta. O Mauya Koshi Ayato. Iye Kwashi Yataose Yataraoi. Omeya otra Koshi Ya. Etre Kotro Otopo. Titatata. Uto. Itatata. Uskarauta. Iye meya utara koshke. Stiatata o oye. Titi. Ukoati. A. Opra. Aro o. Utoto. Emia kashe. Ioto. Utoto. Eye koshe. Seshiata. Umara. Oye iataka. Oye iya. Tuma. Etre. Utatata. Use. Maye. Umaye. Oshi ya oye oma. O ya. Oyete. O ya toishe. Sayaka. O yashekia. Mara yata. Ya itakakoshkia. Utiashe iyate. Atiato. Utukuatia. Urretia titia sheya toko. Huye koye tia ise. Ititi. Utokoa ite. Ite titia reti yotto. Uppa. Perreti. Torra kao roto roto. Orto roto porre. Ire oro ya se ya to corre. Tierra. Ore tia tia she. Ititi kote itato. Oye ti tia shekiase. Torre ti ariata. Ore 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 tia. Wate. Ya. Umar ta tia shekia. Ori kauski areti. Titi titi. O tete i. Mm, Complete. All right, my dear. What are you getting on your side? What are you feeling? What have you received?
I feel a lot more relaxed.
Mm,
Got a replay of both of those lives again. And Mary was floating through the room,
mm,
helping with the healing.
mm,
It's like I put a silencer on her.
mm,
It's always something I did to myself. There were outside influences too, of course, the lives where I was hung, but that wasn't the real
It's
final
not where it
thing.
was coming from.
No,
Mm, mm, mm,
because I tried to cut her off.
mm, mm,
Or I did cut her off. I don't want to anymore.
mm, mm,
Very sad about having done that.
mm. Can you repeat that?
I'm very sad about having done that.
Mm,
She forgives me.
mm, 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 mm. Forgive yourself.
I do.
Mm, mm,
Giant lumps left my throat and is going down
mm.
towards my grounding cord.
Yes.
It's very dense, but it's moving.
Good. And what does she say?
To understand her, she's saying words and it sounds beautiful, but it's garbled. I
Mm, mm,
think we have to learn how to talk to each other again. She says yes.
mhm, mhm,
There's so much she wants to say, but it's just overwhelming.
mm. What does she want to say?
She has the dogs.
Mm, mhm.
They're okay.
Yeah.
And that I'm doing okay too.
Mm-hmm.
There's no big decisions to make. No, no life path to alter. Just keep doing what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm. Good.
That I navigate things quite well.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else?
I need to meditate more.
Of course. Of course. Can we ask how the throat is now? Is she healed?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
definitely.
Mm-hmm.
But there's still filters to apply in certain contexts, but don't be afraid to speak your voice.
And so at this time, I'd like to ask if Mary could move you now to the Akashic records. There's just a little more to learn about Megan's blueprint, about her soul's development, her growth, her evolution. And moving now to the records. What does this look like?
It's like a great library, and the ceilings are so tall. I almost can't see them.
Mm-hmm.
There's books everywhere, and desks.
Yeah.
There's lights on the desk. It looks like a college library.
Yes, it does. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so we're here to look for your records and go through them and see what we can learn. Is there a particular room or table that they take you to?
Yeah, I always walk towards the middle row and then go to the right.
Okay.
And then down maybe 6 or 8 rows, and there's a section on the left.
Yeah. So you're very familiar with this place.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. And so tell me,
Oh,
how
I pull a book off the top shelf.
they do. Okay. What does the book look like?
Thick and dusty and old.
It is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It opens exactly to the page I need it to go to, though. I don't even have to
Yes,
do anything.
that's right. Right. Is there anything else actually, in Megan's records? Can you show her her most influential life? What was her most influential life?
She's seen this life before. She was a light body teaching the magic.
Mm-hmm.
That's her calling.
Mm-hmm. Okay, beautiful. Can you show her her hardest life? What was it?
She was disconnected from source.
Mm.
She was working fields with nothing for her mind, no connection to source or God. She was very isolated,
Mm-hmm.
even from the people around her. She was isolated.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Can you show Megan her happiest lifetime?
She's a little girl working with her mother in an herb garden,
Mm-hmm.
doing apothecary work,
Mm-hmm.
healing, being needed by the community and being respected for it.
Can you show Megan her very first lifetime where she got to experience something?
She was so light. It's almost like my soul is being born.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Yeah,
no body, it's just light and space. Trying to decide where to go first because there's so much.
yeah. What piques your curiosity there?
I like the color blue. I think I
Mm-hmm.
go where there's some more blue.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What do you find there?
It's kind of a basic planet. There's not a lot of different varieties of life. Everything is very blue.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
I
All
don't
right.
see any other colors.
There's just blue.
It's just
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How many lifetimes has Megan had throughout time and space so far?
3,943.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And why is she here as Megan? What's her purpose here today in this life?
To help move the planet to 5D.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's probably done after this life.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Is there anything else in the records they want to show you or tell you?
She can still decide otherwise.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. All right. So I'd like to go right back to that beautiful space when we were gathered with all of her guides, all her spiritual team, everyone gathered together. Yeah. And in this beautiful space, I'd like to also invite Megan's ancestors. Is there anyone, family, friend, that would like to come forward to say hello?
It's the native ancestor. The fact that they're native is really important. Listen to the land. Listen to the teachings. Especially where you're from.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. I'd love to invite Patch and Bear for one final visit. Mm-hmm.
They're happy to see me.
Mm-hmm. What does Patch want to tell you? He's got a message for you.
He loves me.
Mm-hmm.
He resents that I think he's a jerk, but he
Yeah.
says you picked me in this body, and this body was very pointy.
Yeah. How many other times has Patch come to you throughout your lifetimes? What other relationships have you had?
I see 12 and I also see 44.
Hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's been my child before. He's been my brother before. Not a lot of female lives. He likes being male.
Okay.
He he hasn't decided how he wants to incarnate again.
Mm-hmm.
Dog life wasn't so much for him, I think.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Interesting.
He didn't hate it, but he definitely got bored at the end when his body failed him.
Mm. Okay. And what about Bear? Let's connect with Bear. Mm.
He's
What
such a young
message?
soul.
Yes.
He's so happy. Bear's already said he'll send us another dog when the time is right, and he will.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he has a puppy picked out already. He won't tell me when, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Patch is sending us a dog. Just Bear.
Mm. Just Bear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you. We're going to have everyone recede. Are there any final messages from your team? Anything else they want to tell you?
Thank you.
Hmm.
Keep learning.
Thank you. All right. So we're going to have them recede with so much love and gratitude. Thank you all for being here.